Welcome back, Nuevo League. Today we're going to be showcasing the finals of the NBL Victory Road Tournament. We're going to have Crash on one side, or also known as Arjun, and Niket on the other side. Both battlers have been obviously a force to be reckoned with in this NBL season. They're both new battlers to this final round, representing India on both sides. Basically, the best battler is going to come out on top, of course. I'm going to be showcasing all three matches, because there were three matches in this, so you can tell they were pretty even-sided, more or less. So this was obviously best of 2 out of 3 match up. Basically, I'm just gonna look at these teams really quick and analyze. They seem to be really top tier Pokemon that we've seen all throughout the NBL and in common battle use and whatnot. So I'm not gonna go too much into the history behind these battlers and whatnot, but we do know that they both are forces to be reckoned with and have excelled to this height in the NBL. So without further ado, I'm going to allow this overdue, long anticipated match to be showcased here today. Alright, so round 1 begins. Arjun is going to lead off with his Talonflame, and Niket is going to go straight into his Slowbro, so it's a perfect counter lead to his Talonflame. Obviously, Arjun is not going to want to stay out against his Slowbro, and is going to switch out Talonflame for the Gardevoir. Gardevoir is going to go ahead and trace Slowbro's Regenerator, and Slowbro is going to go ahead straight for the Scald. Taking the Skull like a champ, Gardevoir is going to make up all this turn with his black dress. Trying to showcase this funeral attire as it goes in for the Hyper Voice, which does an insane amount of damage to Slowbro, almost KOing it before Slowbro goes into the Thunder Wave here. I was like, Gardevoir is not gonna like this stasis at all, and Niket's gonna go into his Charizard. With Charizard out on the field, Gardevoir is going to go straight into the Thunderbolt with it, making a splendid prediction and KOing this guy from the lead. Anyway, now he gets a safe switch into the Flable. Not that it really mattered too much there. And Arjun is going to switch back into his Talonflame. With that, Nick's going to go straight in for the Combine. Obviously trying to get the Combine boost for the possible sweep. But obviously not wanting to stand against Talonflame, Flable is going to switch out into the Tyranitar, which is always a good counter lead against Talonflame as well. Going to get the Sandstream residual damage up, and it's going to be able to throw rocks or hit with anything. But this Talonflame is going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here, which is not too uncommon nowadays. Okay. Obviously, Arjun does not want to stay out against his Tyranitar and doesn't want to sacrifice his Talonflame, so he's going to go ahead and switch out to his Garchomp. Tyranitar is going to set Stealth Rocks to cripple this Talonflame when it comes back in. Nigga's going to go ahead and switch out Tyranitar once more and send out his Flable to counter this Dragon type. Garchomp's going to go ahead and set up his own Stealth Rocks here. So we got Stealth Rocks on both sides of the field. Anyway, with that, I believe this is going to be his Rapid Spinner, and also a very especially defensive tank. Not sure exactly why Niket makes this play. Obviously, he can get the Earthquake off. But does he really want to take special attack from this Tentacruel is the question. Obviously with the Sandstorm up, though, Blitzcore is going to get a little bit of a special defense boost as he goes in for this Earthquake here. Tentacruel is going to live the Earthquake, obviously. Use a little bit of Black Sludge to get some of his health back. While Gliscor is going to Poison Heal. And then Tentacruel's going to go straight in for the Scald here. So Gliscor does take that pretty effectively, and it's going to go for the knockoff this turn. It's going to be able to KO the Tentacruel. Anyway, Arjun's going to go ahead and go into his Azumarill here. Obviously, Gliscor does not want to stand against this beast of a Pokemon, and he's going to switch into his Clefable to take the knockoff. Clefable's going to lose his leftovers, his ability to heal, obviously, or passively heal, I should say. And Clefable's going to go ahead and go for the Moonblast this turn, which is going to crit. But Azumarill's going to go for his Play Rough, which obviously is going to do a ton more damage and is going to crit, and then he's going to go for the priority Aqua Jet to finish off this Clefable. So Azumarill making short work of this Clefable here. With Clefable down, Nicket's forced to switch to his Tyranitar and set up the Sandstream again. Another Play Rough is going to fire off from Azumarill, and Tyranitar is going to go down. So Azumarill putting in a lot of work here. Anyways, with that, Nicket's going to go ahead and switch to his Excadrill, which isn't necessarily a threat, but I believe since he does not have the Moberg, he's obviously going to have Sand Rush, so he is going to outspeed this Azumarill and do a ton of damage. I guess he predicted the switch here and went for the Iron Head, or I was trying to get a neutral stab attack. So I'm not sure if it would have actually KO'd Azumarill or not. Obviously, Life Orb Excadrill is not going to be working too well here, he figures, so he's going to switch back into his Gliscor. It's going to take a little bit of damage from the Stealth Rock. And Garchomp is going to go for the Earthquake, which was a good switch on Nicket's port, because he does avoid this Earthquake. But Gliscor is going to go ahead and heal up with the Roost. And he's using a heavy ground team, I'm noticing here. Or sand team, I should say. Which is actually going to help Garchomp out quite a bit against the Slowbro. With that, he's going to be force switch. And he's going to go straight back into his Gliscor here. Okay. So Blizzard is going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake against his Garchomp. Not going to do too much damage. And Garchomp's going to go for another Dragon Tail, removing this Gliscor from the field. He really wants to get into Nicket's defense, it seems like. But Excadrill is going to go for an Iron Head here, outspeeding the Garchomp, and it's going to kill it. Now the Rough Skin is going to hurt this Excadrill quite a bit, along with the Rocky Helm and the Life Orb that it's holding. So valid play there. That way Talonflame can come in and clean this up if need be. Obviously, Nicket's not going to want to stay in against Talonflame. He's going to switch out into Slowbro, which again is a really good defense against Talonflame. But it seems like Arjun's offensive prowess here is working quite well to his advantage and dissecting Nicket's team. Brave Bird's going to fire off, do a pretty sizable amount of damage. Not too much. Slowbro is going to be able to, live this, obviously. Nicket playing really defensively here. It's going to switch out and go into Gliscor. Anyway, not taking any risks. Talonflame is going to go straight in for the Brave Bird. It's going to do a pretty big chunk of damage there. Here comes the sword dance, which is a bit of a risk play on Arjun's part, but he did predict the roost here, and I believe that he calculated that he could not take out the Gliscor with another Brave Bird for some reason, so he's going to go ahead and go for the sword dance twice, actually. And I'm surprised that he went for the second sword dance there, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, the sharp beak is knocked off, which you don't see that at all, period, in any type of match. So that's really interesting that he's carrying that item. Anyway, it's going to go for the +4 Brave Bird. Unfortunately, it's not enough to KO this really defensive tank called Gliscor. He goes for the Earthquake, obviously predicting the roost, but that did not happen. And we're going to see another Brave Bird by his talent form. He's going to sacrifice himself here to finish off this Gliscor. And there, the defensive core is down. Okay, here comes the knockout by the Zumro, which is going to KO the Slowbro. Obviously boosted by the fact that he had the Rocket Helm and it is a dark attack. So this Zumro has to be the MVP of this match, just doing the same amount of work. Anyway, Aqua Jet's killed the Extra Drill and he is down. So I believe that's what, 4 KOs for this Zumro in this match? That was pretty amazing there. Anyway, Arjun is going to defeat Niket in that match. I'm going to go straight into the second round of this. I'm not going to actually split the videos up. I don't think there's any reason to do that when there's going to be 3 matches as it is. Okay. So Arjun is going to win the first round. Going to take that lead of 1-0. Anyway, we're going to go into the second round immediately, starting. Niket did switch up his team a little bit. I think Arjun stays completely the same here. Alright. So here comes the Garchomp lead from Niket's side. And Gardevoir lead on Arjun's side. So pretty good matchup already for Arjun. He's going to switch with, or lead with his Gardevoir once more. Here comes the Mega Evolution. Dragon versus Fairy, not a good matchup for Garchomp. I'm actually really surprised he just went for the Stealth Rock there. Not sure exactly what he was thinking with this Suicide League Garchomp. I'm not 100% sure why he did this, but anyway, Gardevoir is going to kill that guy this turn. And Metagross is going to come out. Anyway, Arjun's going to counter with his Garchomp, obviously predicting the Mega Evolution and not wanting to take a Bullet Punch to the face or Meteor Mash or whatever this thing was going to throw at him. Rough Skin is going to hurt Metagross quite a bit here, on top of the Rocky Helm, which is really good damage already on this Mega Metagross, because Metagross does not have any recovery except for rest, so it's really good damage already. Anyway, Garchomp is going to go for the Earthquake, but Rotom is going to predict that and is going to come out. The opportunity lost. Arjun's going to go ahead and set up his Stealth Rocks here before he gets Will-O-Wisp. So this burn is going to hurt quite a bit here. Wait, Tentacruel is going to come out and take this Volt Switch right to the face. Already half of his health is gone. With that, Niket's going to go ahead and switch back into his Metagross. Now I do not believe Arjun has anything on his team willing to take this attack, but let's find out as he switches out the Tentacruel here and goes right into his Garchomp once more. So he's going to go ahead and sacrifice his Garchomp, I believe, here, just to get this Metagross down to half health. So the rough skin and the Rocky Helm fires off. And this was a really, really good play by his player. This Metagross is already less than half health, about 40% actually. Here comes the MVP, Blaziken, which is going to be a threat to all Metagross. Obviously, he's going to go for the Protect this turn to get the speed boost up. Metagross is going to go for Agility. It's set after my own heart, so to speak. MVP is going to want to switch out here, not want to take a boosted Metagross anything to the face. Especially a Zen Headbutt. No, Blaziken does not want to take a Zen Headbutt from Metagross. Anyway, with that, Zen Headbutt is going to KO this Tentacruel here. And here comes the Azumarill. So this Metagross seems to be a threat that Arjun is not really 100% ready for, to be honest. Looks like he was doing good work with the Garchomp, but now he doesn't really seem to know how to kill this thing. Obviously, Ferrothorn is going to come out to pretty much harm this Azumarill as much as possible with his Rocky Helm and Iron Barbs. But he does get the knockoff, which is really nice, so you don't have to worry about any more Rocky Helm off of this Ferrothorn. And Talonflame is going to come in here, take the Stealth Rock damage. Niket's going to go ahead and switch out, which is unfortunate that he did not go for the Thunder Wave or something of that nature against this guy. But it doesn't really matter because Rotom Wash is a really, really good Talonflame stopper. It has the electric and the water typing, so this thing is pretty much a Talonflame counter, so to speak. Rotom's going to go for the Hydro Pump here, and it's going to be able to KO this guy with the crit. I did talk to Niket and not Niket, but Arjun. He said that his Talonflame was a especially defensive set, which is pretty much what I run actually. However, even especially defensive set, it's not going to take that attack very well, FYI. Anyway, Gardevoir is going to come out and do a tremendous amount of damage to this Rotom, almost KOing it, but he is able to get the Volt Switch off on Niket's behalf and send out the Metagross once more to scare this Gardevoir. Metagross is going to outspeed here, and is going to go for the Meteor Mash, which is going to KO this Gardevoir. The Gardevoir is down. An amazingly overpowered Meteor Mash. Wait, Azumarill is going to go for the Aqua Jet here. It tried its best to kill this guy, but it unfortunately could not. And that Meteor Mash is going to fire off, and Metagross is going to get the attack boost, KOing this Azumarill instantly. He squashed the bunny in such a horrible manner. Anyway, here comes Blaziken, and Blaziken is going to take the Zen Headbutt and is going to go down. So that is round 2. Swept away by Mega Metagross. That was a really good round, guys. Niket takes that round, so now they're going to be 1-1 in this competition. Things are heating up. Anyway, here comes our final battle. I'm sure you guys are extremely excited here. I know I am. So without further ado, let's go ahead and set this matchup so you guys can see who's going to win this tiebreaker and take the official title, GMB, Grandmaster Battler, Pokemon Master within Nuevo for this season's NBL. Who's going to join the Ultimate Master rank? And this battle will decide it. Obviously, Niket does switch up his team once more for this match. Arjun is staying with the same team throughout the whole entire setup. Alright guys, so Niket's going to go ahead and start off with his Bisharp. And we're going to see Arjun obviously leading with the Gardevoir once more. So it's down to the wire already. So Gardevoir is going to go ahead and trace this Defiant. Not that it's going to really matter much. Not wanting to take this Bisharp. We're going to see the switch immediately into the Garchomp. Obviously Soul's going to go for the Sucker Punch, switch back out. It looks like they're ready to just tear at each other's throats in this match. This is getting hot. Anyway, Garchomp's going to go straight in for the Earthquake against the Bisharp. Obviously, Bisharp's going to switch out to the Ferrothorn to take this Earthquake. And now we're going to see Niket going into his Sableye as the Stealth Rocks are set up. Okay, Gardevoir is going to come out. Going to trace this Prankster ability off of Shadow. And the Sableye Knife is going to activate, revealing the Mega Sableye. Obviously, it is unfortunate that he did not get the Mega Sableye out before, so he could get the Magic Bounce on the Stealth Rocks, but it doesn't matter. He's going to go straight in for the Calm Mind here and begin boosting up against his Gardevoir. Obviously, Gardevoir being Fairy, is going to fear out the Sableye here, not wanting to take a Fairy attack to the face. And Ferrothorn is going to come out as Gardevoir Mega evolves. It seems Arjun is pretty much defined by this Pokemon here as it goes for the Hyper Voice. This is Ferrothorn. Unfortunately, it does not do much at all. Gardevoir is forced to go for its Hidden Power. Luckily, it does carry the Hidden Power Fire. Otherwise, that would not have gone well at all. So I'm glad he was not glad that he was carrying that move instead of something else. Wait, the Side Shock is going to blast off, killing this Tentacruel instantly. And Niket's going to come out with his Soul, the Bisharp. Things aren't looking too good for Niket this round. Okay. So in a pretty masterful switch, Arjun's going to go into his Garchomp as the Sucker Punch fires off once more, and it completely does nothing. So now it's Garchomp versus Garchomp. Who's going to outspeed who is the question. Earthquake does fire off, obviously, because well, he was going for the Earthquake before the switch. He's going to go ahead and switch out again towards Gardevoir as this Garchomp probably is going to outspeed. Not 100% sure. He does go for the Stealth Rock here. And Gardevoir is going to go for the Hyper Voice, killing this Garchomp instantly. Niket is backed into a wall, guys. So Niket's going to come out with his Volcarona. It's going to take the Stealth Rock, which is not good at all for Volcarona. This is the worst enemy in the world. And here we're going to see the Side Shock blast off. It's going to do physical damage to this Volcarona, which is going to KO it instantly. Arjun is dominating this round, guys. Back to the Bisharp. And Gardevoir is going to go ahead and switch out, not wanting to die to the Bisharp. And go back into the Garchomp. So he's literally playing this with two Pokemon, guys. My Bisharp is going to go for the knockoff. Obviously, the Rough Skin and the Rocky Helm is going to hurt this guy quite a bit. And Garchomp should be able to outspeed, I believe. But the Sucker Punch is going to fire off. I believe he should be able to survive this as well, though. Yep. So he does survive. The Rough Skin and the Life Orb is going to hurt this Bisharp quite a bit here. And Garchomp should be able to go for the Earthquake to KO. And he does do this. With Bisharp down, I believe Niket is down to one Pokemon, guys. And I don't believe Arjun has lost any at all this round. Anyway, Arjun's going to go ahead and switch into his Gardevoir once more. Perfect pivot right now. A Shadow goes into the Calm Mind. And with that, Gardevoir is going to go into his Hyper Voice, and it's going to KO this Sableye. And with that, guys, we have our new GMB. Congratulations, Arjun, for becoming our new Grandmaster Battler of Nuevo League. Thank you both for showcasing these matches and allowing me to put them on our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for being a part of this Nuevo Battlers League Season 4. I hope to see great things from both of you all. You both earned your right to be, considered for the Nuevo Spectrum League tournament that's coming up. And as for Arjun, I hope to see you challenging the champion soon, because you just earned the right to challenge the champion directly, skipping all the gyms, and also skipping the Elite Four completely to challenge the champion directly. So again, congratulations to both of you guys for making it this far. Congratulations especially to Arjun for becoming our new Grandmaster Battler. Like I said, I hope to see great things from you, and I will see you guys next time. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment below.